Good morning, my friends. Hope you guys are all doing well today. So in this live vlog here, we're just going to chat about with whatever you desire. Just going to check my volume, my friends, make sure everything's working fine. Welcome everybody. Appreciate you stopping in. Oh, my coffee is only lukewarm. Ugh. Well, let's just check our volume here, guys. So I'm going to finish playing this video from last week. It was my biking video and then driving video, so we've already done the biking part. Now we will carry on with the driving part, my friends. Everything seems fine. If you're watching up in Canada, I hope you guys are staying warm up there. On with the driving part, my friends. Oh, there we go. We do have volume. Welcome. Everything seems fine. Oh, still have volume. There we go. I hope you guys are all doing well today. Cheers. I got lukewarm coffee today, but it is very good coffee, but it's only lukewarm. Oh, Jennifer just gave me confirmation that my volume is good. 3 times. She's busy working away in the office there in her little cubicle, her man-made cubicle. So we'll just carry right on with the video, my friends. I think I'll start it right here, a little bit into the biking video, but it goes into the driving video here right away. And I do believe this is a driving video of us going into Veracruz, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've watched it. We'll just finish up a little bit of the biking video here. So I wanted to talk a little bit about little tricks that we learned living here. Like the moisture for one thing. So you want to keep your windows open, you want to keep the blinds open, you want to have fresh air flowing in your house, you know, to keep away the mildew and the mold. Sunlight will help kill that, and so will the fresh air. So don't seal up your home. Keep everything opened up as much as possible. It's kind of hard when it's, you know, super hot, but in the evening open up your windows and keep your blinds open to let the light in. Here it's a little bit cold, but we've been keeping the windows and blinds open. We're having a little bit of a humidity problem living here. Let me make this a little bit smaller. There we go. Shrink myself down a little bit so you can see the driving video better. Yeah, so this is pretty typical day here, cloudy and rainy. The sun is out shining today, so I want to get out later on today and go for a bike ride here. Got to take advantage of the nice weather while I can. So another thing we do is, like, all of our flour, dry goods, stuff like that in the cupboards that's not sealed very well, we put it in airtight containers, just like you would when you're camping, or if you have a cabin, you know, going out to the cabin. keep everything sealed in airtight containers, which is a really good idea to do when you're living here in Mexico anyway. Even just for the bugs, keep the bugs out, you know, the insects. And the moisture as well, right? So we had bought a bunch of airtight containers when we first moved here for that. And it works really well. We've been packing them around with us. We just, you know, insert them all inside of each other. Carry them around. Welcome, my friends. Thanks for joining me today. Coffee with a Canuck. We went out on the weekend to a small town here, Pueblo Magico, 20 minutes away, and the weather was like this. It was rainy and drizzly all day. There's some waterfalls over there we wanted to go to, but we didn't bother going to the waterfalls because of the weather, so we'll go back. I got some good footage over there, so that'll be coming up in a few weeks here, and we'll drop that. And we'll have to go back for the waterfalls. That's one great thing about living in an area for a long time. You know, we can go back to these areas if the weather is not ideal and, you know, get proper footage, you know, versus just going to an area for a couple weeks and doing a bunch of videos and then leaving. You know, here we're living here so we can explore the area more thoroughly than someone who's just visiting, right? And if the weather is not ideal, we can always go back. We got another trip coming up to Veracruz as well. We're going to go back over there to the city of Veracruz. The guy that gave us his property there to rent the last time, he offered us a really good deal this time, so we're going to go back and take him up on his offer. Too good of a deal to pass up, so we'll go back. We were planning on going back anyway, and if his place was available, I was hoping to stay there, but he told me he'll be back in, I think he said Easter. He's going to go there in Easter with his family. So he said anytime before Easter, if we want to go there and use that property again, we could. So I think we'll take him up on that offer. So here we're just leaving Coatepec. Heading into Jalapa. Nice, peaceful, quiet drive. I like driving here, actually. It is a little bit different here. I find the driver is very courteous, and most of the intersections are all one-on-one, which is nice. So it just keeps the traffic flowing. You're not sitting there waiting and waiting for traffic to go by. You know, it's like a four-way stop. I find here people will stop and let other people go in, or, you know, if a guy's backing out of his driveway, they'll stop and wait for him. You know, they're very courteous drivers here. Nobody's impatient. You know, they just make room for everybody. It's a little bit different than driving around in Merida. Hey, good morning, Nathan. Thanks for hopping on. Oh yeah, there's fruit on the trees, yep. Yeah, the banana tree in the park here has got bananas on it, and there's oranges on the orange trees out here as well. Pretty good growing season here. Very, very good. Well, nice to see you didn't have to go to work today, so you can work at home in the shop and outside getting your firewood. I'm just going to keep this live short today, guys. We're just going to do this video and that's it. She'll be an hour long, maybe less. Well, we'll play this whole video out and then we'll shut her down. I got stuff I got to do today. Jennifer's got us an appointment for mani-pedis here in our little community that we're living in. A lady has her own business right here, just a block away. So we're going to go over and get our hands and feet looked after. It'll be our first time here doing that. So it's all uphill going to Jalapa. I'd like to bike it actually one day, but I have seen guys riding their bikes up there. There's not a lot of bike lanes here that I've noticed anyway. Like in Merida, in Las Americas, there's bike lanes everywhere. And even in Merida, there's bike lanes. I haven't seen that here. Oh, see, there's a guy biking there. They do have a little bit of a shoulder there, but not much. My bike needs a little bit of TLC. Either my chain got stretched, or I need to take a link out, or it's skipping gears, and then my chain has come off when I go up a hill. When I apply pressure to the pedal, it's popped off the chain a few times. Yeah, the airtight containers, no one ever told us about that. We just figured that out for ourselves. You know, to keep the bugs out and the moisture out with your flour and any dry goods you have in the cupboard. We don't buy canned food. Very, very rarely do we have any type of canned food, so. Now all we buy is meat and vegetables and fruit. No canned goods whatsoever. Stay out of the middle aisles in the grocery store. Lately we would just go into the little fruit stand up the road here, so they sell everything there, fruits and vegetables, and I mean, we do get some type of sauce, you know, like salsa and whatnot I do buy. And then with the moisture, we learned that when we first moved here as well, because we had some clothes that we weren't wearing, a little bit warmer clothes, sweaters and stuff. We were in the Yucatan, which we knew we would need later on, so we kept them because we knew we'd be going to Mexico City and up here in the mountains where it's cooler. No, Cece's outside barking up a storm there. So yeah, we had some clothes in the closet and they were in there for a couple months. We pulled them out and they had mildew on them. So now we seal everything really good, and then we also keep everything airtight when we pack up our clothes, and then keep the windows and blinds open. Fresh air, you want to keep fresh air going in your house. That's the biggest thing to keep away the mold and mildew. Fresh air and sunlight. No, not really. People aren't really in. I mean, a lot of people ride bikes, so they're used to bikes on the road. They just wait until they can go around you, and then they go around you when there's room. I've never had any problem biking here in the 2 years that we've been here. There's a lot of people ride bikes, and then you have those like rickshaw bikes or whatever, you know. They're on the road too, so they take up even more room. They're like a trike, right? You know, it's like having another car on the road, really. No, people are very, very patient here when it comes to that type of stuff. I just watching Cece out the window here. He's eating grass. Jen let him out the doors in the living room here. uh, yeah, I like biking here. I really do. I love having a bike here. I love it. Next time we go to Veracruz, we'll be taking our bikes with us. So when we go to the Gulf, to the city of Veracruz, we made the mistake of not bringing them last time. We'll be bringing them this time. This is pretty early in the morning right here. There's not a lot of traffic. I believe it's probably around 8:30, 9 o'clock. I think around 9 o'clock, 9:30. And this is a Saturday morning. Saturday or Sunday, definitely the weekend. I believe it's Saturday though. It's best to get out early in the morning if you can, to beat the traffic when you're driving here. Yeah, we got to get back into Jalapa here too and explore that area a bit more. We haven't gone in there too terribly much. But we got lots of time. Lots of time to explore. We're going to try to go back to that park again, the one we got kicked out of with the dog, and see if we can go there biking within the next few weeks here. This time we'll ask about the dog and tell him we'll leave him in his little pouch, and hopefully they let us go biking in there. Because that's a really massive park. It'd be great to go biking in there. I think they will let him in. I'm hoping anyway. As you can see, Jalapa is a pretty modern city and pretty big. Now this is a new area that we've never gone to before. My background picture is Progreso, that beach in the watching the sunset. I think we were biking that day actually when we took this picture. It's in Progreso though, obviously at the beach. No, it's not at the. It's not in the downtown area. No. No, it's over by the Walmart. It's kind of at the edge of the city. Well, no, it's not even really at the edge. I don't know. Let me look on the map. I can't remember now. Yeah, it's in the middle of the city, but it's not not the downtown area. It's a massive park, though. Like, it's huge. It's like a quarter of the size of the city, pretty well. Pretty darn close, anyway. Yeah, it's probably about well, it's the south end of the city, southeast side. A little ways away from downtown, though, that's for sure. It's like I said, it's a huge park. It's got to be a quarter of the size of the city almost. It's definitely the biggest park in Jalapa. I want to get back over there with the dog. I really hope that they allow him in next time. Well, thanks for hopping on, guys. Really appreciate it. Or I'll give you a sticker. I was a little bit late getting going today. I had to wait for this program to update. So it had an update, so I figured I'd just let it do its thing since I did start it early actually, but I was late because of the update. I think it was 1:45. I started to get ready to go live, and then when I opened the program, it said, "Oh, we want to do an update." So I was like, "Okay." I'm early, so I let her update. But then that put me late. Yeah, you'll notice here, like there's a lot of green here in the city. Lots of green. Whereas Merida is just a concrete jungle pretty much everywhere you go. Almost everywhere you go in Merida is just a concrete jungle. I mean, they do have areas where there's trees and whatnot, but not like here. There's a lot more greenery here than in Merida. That's one thing that's nice about what we're doing, exploring Mexico and not just staying in one area, because it really gives you a chance to see what it's really like in a different state, you know, versus just going there for a week and visiting it, or 2 weeks and visiting it. You get a better feel for it when you actually live there. We're missing the beach, though, I'll tell you that. What's the matter, my boy? Well, Cece's in here just shaking up a storm here. I don't know. There we go. Say hello. Hello. Hi. I think if we leave the windows open, he gets a little scared from the traffic. There is a highway, just the secondary highway, just right across the road from us here. We're at the edge of the neighborhood. So there's a highway with traffic going by with trucks and cars, and you can hear it quite well when the windows are open. So, and I think it's making him nervous. Shaky. Old Shaky. He's shaking. Shaking. Say hello. Hi. Hi. Look at, you're on camera. Look at. Hi. So how's the weather where you guys are? Let me know what the weather is like. It's sunny today here. And right now it is 17 degrees. And it's 10:36 a.m. They were calling for rain today and cloudy weather, but they've changed it now. Yeah, all week was supposed to be pure cloud. Now they've totally changed it. So we've got some sunny breaks. Only a high of 23 today, high of 18 tomorrow, high of 16, 22, 20, 17, 17. And then all the lows are 10, 12, 13. Oh, not too terribly bad. But at least the sun's out. All week now they've got the sun coming out. A few cloudy days, chances of showers tomorrow and again on Sunday, but that's it. I think here when the sun comes out, you better take advantage of it. Have a lot of cloudy days. He's calmed down now. He was shaking pretty good. He just wanted to be held and cuddled. Yeah, it's hard to tell in the video, but this is quite the hill. It's quite the slope. Okay, I believe, yes, we're at our destination. So this is the second park that we went to in Jalapa. We went and met our friend Fernando. I met a really nice guy yesterday too when we went to the little town next door there, Gico or however you say it. I can't pronounce it. As soon as I got out of the car, he started talking to me, this nice young gentleman, a very nice guy. They were hanging out at the sign, taking pictures with this daughter and his friend. He was showing his friend the town. She was from out of town. He told me where she was from, but I can't remember what he said. She wasn't from this area anyway, so they were out exploring. He lived in Canada for a while. He lived in Montreal or Quebec. I think Quebec, I think he said. So we exchanged phone numbers anyway, so I look forward to meeting up with him and hanging out with him sometime. So every Monday morning, guys, I'll go live if you want to hop on and have any questions, or you just want to check out the video that I'm playing in the background. If you got anything you want to talk about, let me know. Don't be shy. Yeah, I went down this street here. I thought I was supposed to turn here, but it was a dead end. So I had to turn around. You'll notice here too, a lot of the homes are like this, where they're butted right up against each other. That's very common. So they'll just have a front yard and a backyard, no side of the house really. I mean, sometimes they do when you go behind the wall, but the walls will be butted right up, and then the home maybe have a little walking space in behind the wall, but that's quite common here, where the homes are just butted right up against each other, or the wall is anyway. Very, very common. Another thing that's common here is you don't see electric stoves or electric ovens. It's usually gas. I mean, there is places that do have them, but it's very common just to see a gas stove and a gas oven, if they even have an oven. Some places don't even have ovens, which is also very common. You'll go into a home and they just have a 4-burner or 2-burner stove, that's it. No oven. Very, very common. And very common not to have a dryer. They'll have a wash machine, maybe. They might have a wash machine. And a lot of times it'll be just a little spin, one of those little spin washers that you would have out at a cabin or something. You'll see that quite often. And there'll be no dryer. That's very common in a lot of the homes. And no furnaces. Not any home that I've been in. I've never seen a furnace in any home. They'll have space heaters, you know, little floor heaters, but no furnaces. And if you're lucky enough, you'll get into a home that has water pressure with an actual water pump, because a lot of times it's gravity fed. The newer homes do, in the Privadas and that, a lot of them will have water pumps. So here we're heading back home now from our day at the park. Thanks for hopping on, guys. Appreciate it. Hope everybody's doing well today, staying warm wherever you're watching from. Every Monday morning I'll be here, with or without you. I'll be playing different videos in the backdrop all the time too, so it's not going to be the same driving video. Some of it might be the same when I start heading back home or whatever, but it'll be when I go to different areas. So biking videos, different areas, driving videos, different areas, walking videos, different areas. Try to show you guys as many different areas as possible. Walking, biking, driving. So every Monday I'll do this with these videos playing in the background. And as you guys know, we like to get out and explore. We like to go to different areas, different towns. We have lots to see and do around here. Oh, see, I didn't cut this out. Sorry, guys. Oh, I guess we didn't stop for too terribly long. Either we're stopped for a long time, I'll cut it out. See, the sun's starting to break through now. Give me a thumbs up if you're watching, guys. I'd greatly appreciate it. I only see one thumbs up. Don't be so cheap. Come on now, it's free. Help a brother out, would you? I know a lot of times you have people watching YouTube videos and they're not subscribed or they don't have a YouTube account. They're just on YouTube, and if you don't have an account, you can't do anything. You can't like a video, you can't comment, you can't do nothing. So that's quite common too. You know, people will be watching a video and they don't have a YouTube account, so YouTube doesn't let you do anything unless you sign up to YouTube. That's their way to get you. That's no different than signing up to Facebook or anything else. I mean, you don't have to post anything or do anything, right? You can just create an account. It's free. Well, I'm still holding Cece here. He's still shaking. He started shaking again. Old Shaky. My arm is falling asleep from holding him, though. What are we looking at here? I think we got about 15-20 minutes. 20-25 minutes. The motorbikes are a little bit of a pain driving here in Mexico, though, because they'll just pull right in front of you, cut you off. You'll be at a stop sign and they'll just, 2 or 3 of them will just pull right in front of you. Very, very common. Right up beside you. If they got room, they're going. If they got room, they're coming in, no matter what. They weave in and out of traffic. Seen a lot of bike accidents. A lot of bike accidents, especially these delivery guys. They got that Rappi delivery and there's so many delivery services on a bike, and they just whip in and out of traffic. Pain in the butt for the motorists. Oh, you can probably hear the siren going by. A lot of times it's an ambulance or fire truck going by. Pretty sure that was an ambulance. I'm going to close this window for a minute, guys, and put Cece down. See if it'll stop shaking with the window closed. There you go. You get in your little bed. Oh. Yeah, it's a beautiful drive. It's really nice driving here. Lots of scenery, lots to look at. Okay, my boy. Come on. Now, hopefully he doesn't stare out the window and bark at everything that passes. I might have to close the blinds. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, stop it. See if he'll settle down a bit. Let me know where you guys are watching from. So you got a couple people on here watching. I know where Nathan is. This is quite common here too. You'll see somebody performing at the lights for money. He's juggling some rings there. You see them dancing sometimes and all kinds of different things that they do at the lights. Trying to make a buck, or clean your windows. That's very common too. You pull up to the lights and they'll come with their squirt bottle and want to clean your window for a fee, a few pesos, whatever you want to give them. Quite common. Or selling stuff. That's another thing you see lots too at the intersections. More so here than in Merida. You don't see it as much in Merida. But here you see it lots. People selling stuff and like say doing acts, performing. Very, very common here. I mean, I have seen it in Merida when you get out of the city, like driving to our Pravada going home in Merida. There's a one intersection where there was always somebody there cleaning windows, selling stuff. But as far as right in the city, the odd time, but here you see it a lot more frequently. Not as many traffic circles here either, I've noticed, compared to Merida. I mean, they do have them, but Merida seems to have a lot of them. Here, not so much. Not so much. Like I said, they are here, but they're not as common. Somebody had said, I read a while ago, every state in Mexico is like its own little country almost. And it's so true. Each state is so different. You know, the culture is different, the people are different, the weather is different, just everything is different. It's almost like when you cross over the state line, you're going into another country. I find Veracruz very clean too. Like you can see driving how nice everything is. It's a very clean state, I do believe. Cheers, my friends. Welcome, welcome again. Thank you. This intersection here messed me up the one time. I was coming from the left when we first got here. After a couple days of driving here, though, I got used to it pretty quick. Thanks for joining me today, my friends. I really appreciate it. Every Monday I'll be here. Hop on. Don't be shy. As it gives me a chance to explore this program even more and get used to it. Okay, what is your problem? Hey, what is your problem? I could just feel his little heart's just a-racing. Poor little guy. Hey, settle down, you. Hey, can I go put you down now? You're making your dad's arm fall asleep. Ay. Worse than having a child. Okay, I'm going to try to put him down again and see if he'll settle down. You have to close the blinds. Let me close the blind so he doesn't bark at the grass blowing. You gonna go out now? Go see your mom. Go see your mom. There we go. Oh, a day's worse than a child. I could use another coffee, but Jennifer drank it all. Usually I only have 2 cups of coffee a day, but lately I've been drinking 3. I feel like I need 3. Ugh, excuse me, guys. Hey, Cece, stop. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So that's it. Heading back down the hill, back into Coatepec. I was saying Coatepec, but it's Coatepec. It's spelt Coat-a-Peck. C-O-A-T, but it's pronounced Coatepec. Jennifer was pronouncing it right. Of course she was. She always corrects me every time I say it. It's Coatepec. Oh yeah, right. Coatepec. Sorry. Yeah, this state really reminds me of Chiapas. It's got the same type of vibe to it as Chiapas with the narrow streets, the hills. The food is delicious. So far, I prefer the food here in Chiapas over to Yucatan, big time. Sorry guys, I'm just playing around with these stupid stickers here. Oh, stuck in a traffic jam. Oh, Jesus. Cece. Hey. What are you doing? Well, we're almost back to the house, guys. Not much further to go. We are in Coatepec. Back in Coatepec. Here too, that's another thing. When you go somewhere, a lot of the streets I've noticed all over the places that we've been are one-ways. So you'll go one way leaving and you'll go a different way coming back because it's a one-way. So you're taking a different route going and coming all the time. And I've noticed that everywhere we've driven here so far, there's a lot of one-ways. Lots, way more than back home in Canada. And a lot of times you don't know if it's a one-way or not. You can't go by the signs, you can't go by the way the vehicles are parked. Sometimes it's marked, but sometimes it's not. It's quite common to turn down a wrong street and be going the wrong way down a one-way. Very, very common. Nope, he's digging over there. Digging up a storm. Yeah, there's a little bit of road construction going on here in Coatepec as well. So they've detoured the traffic here. They're redoing the street downtown. There's a few streets that they're redoing. And a lot of the streets here in Coatepec are cobblestone. Quite a few of them. You can see this one is that we're on now. I think we're in the downtown area. I think we're in El Centro here. There's a lot of traffic here in this little town for how small of a town it is. I mean, it's only a population of 100,000. There's a lot of traffic here. And the streets are so narrow. With high curbs, that's another thing that's very common here. You'll have curbs that are like, you know, a foot high, just about. Very, very common. All over Mexico that I've seen. Really, really high curbs. I'll have to do some research on that because I don't know why they have curbs so high. I mean, not every place, but it's very common to have those high curbs. If it's because of the rain or why they feel the need to have curb that's 10 inches thick or more. I don't know why that is. Like you go to open your car door and the bottom of your door could hit the curb. They're so high. If you're in a sedan, you know. CC is being really weird again. That's a beautiful church. I went inside there a couple of times. It's nice in there. Absolutely beautiful. I just love those old churches. Yeah, I figured I might as well wait for that guy. I wasn't going anywhere anyway. Cece's under my desk here, just shaking. What are you doing, my boy? What's the matter with you? Come here. What's the matter? What's the matter with you today? Hey, what's the matter, my boy? You're okay. You're okay, my boy. I think his anxiety sets in a little bit. Got anxiety. Got anxiety. Hey, don't you? Hey, you're okay. Well, that's okay, my boy. You're okay. Dad's got you. I'll have to hold him for a bit. I have to hold them. We're almost wrapped up here anyway, guys. Thanks again for hopping on. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the love. God bless everybody out there. Peace on earth, all that good stuff. Be kind to one another. Life is short. Be happy. Make the best of wherever you are, my friends. Oh, my boy. I'm getting pretty hungry. I haven't had no breakfast yet, my friends. It's going on 11:30 here. Wrap this up. What do we got left? 2 minutes. Thanks for watching, guys. Got nice blue sky now. Really appreciate your guys' support. Thank you so much. It means a lot to us. We're not trying to get rich off of YouTube, guys. Just here having fun, showing you guys Mexico. We'll never have a Patron page. We'll never ask you for any money. Keep that in mind. Our content will always be free. We're not on here begging for money. Not trying to sell you nothing. Just want to share our experience here in Mexico, my friends. That's it. Nothing more. Not chasing the dollar. Not doing that anymore. Not living that life anymore. Not chasing the dollar. Just live life and enjoy life. God bless everybody out there. Take care, my friends. Thanks for being here. Peace out. Enjoy your day. Be kind to one another.